Well, the Community Blood Bank is celebrating a special milestone. The blood bank has been providing life-saving needs to the community for 50 years. Photojournalist Dave Hauk talked with some people who are donating to make a difference and to those who are seeing the impact directly. It's a story that's new here at 6:30.
When I first started, we were providing blood to 13 hospitals, and now,
Thank you.
24 years later, we're providing blood to 43 hospitals around the area. Kicking off the celebration of our 50th year with Community Blood Bank. Community Blood Bank, we're a joint venture between Sanford USD Medical Center and Avera McKinnon Hospital, and we've been working together with this project, I like to call it a project, for 50 years now, providing blood to the community.
Usually 4.5 minutes. I remember my dad giving blood back when I was a little kid. I think it was just that foundation of him giving, and then once I gave the first time, I just kind of continued giving and became a habit, and now I'm over 5 gallons. I'm not sure. I'm training for a marathon, so I got to get up by 4:30, where I'm at officially. Ken said he's going to go running with me next week. I think we got a 15-miler scheduled. He's my hero. Deep down, my life is all about Ken and serving Ken and pleasing Ken for Stieg.
And blood bank.
And blood bank. It's the closest thing I'm going to be to becoming a superhero, so yeah, it feels good to be able to save a life.
So we're going to be visiting with
Becca Zangara.
somebody whose son has used a significant amount of blood.
It was an emergency. I went in for my normal appointment and we knew something was wrong because his genetic condition caused, a few skeletal abnormalities, but we didn't know how serious it was. And when you are being told, okay, you're gonna have this baby emergency C-section right now, and then they take him out and he's not breathing, he looks very pale, and doctors are saying, yeah, we don't know what's wrong with him, but he basically didn't have any red blood cells in his body. It was terrifying, and Lucas is my first child, so it was nothing that I had imagined or planned for his birth to be that way. It was an emergency. They took him to the NICU, and I couldn't go yet. And I remember one of the doctors coming to me after they had intubated him and started a blood transfusion right away, and fluids and just everything. I remember her just saying, we're not really sure if he'll make it through. He's very sick. So she was trying to prepare me for what might happen. My son's name is Lucas Zangara. He's 5 years old, and he was born with a genetic condition called diamond blackfan anemia.
That requires him to receive blood transfusions on a regular basis. When we first started, we were hoping to have about a base of 6,000 donors. In our databases now we have well over 50,000 donors in our databases and counting.
He would not have survived birth if he didn't get blood right away. I remember just holding his hand, and he was 5 days old, and the nurse was like, have you held him yet? And I was like, no. And she was like, you need to hold your baby. And so she made it possible for me to hold him, and that's just a moment I'll never forget. So we didn't really know what was wrong, why he was so anemic, but the blood transfusions are what saved him, and that's why we're here today. I can't even put into words how much it means to me, because that blood is what saved him, and people donating blood every day is what is saving others. It's my son's life,